Oh lord, these bitches have me getting no sleep. I was getting no sleep anyway. Trick question. Guys, I don't know what's going on in the internet, and I genuinely mean that this time. Because normally when I start these videos, I love giving an introduction, basically being like, here's what's happened, you're up to speed, let's get into the video. But honestly, so much has unfolded within the last 2 hours in particular that I feel like I'm behind, even though I know that I'm ahead, just because it's making so little sense. And I'm like about to have a breakdown because I'm like, these people are so Trisha's in her 30s, James Charles is 21, and I'm like, I'm 18, and I am like, way more mature. Sorry to tip my own asshole, Jesus Christ, I literally have my fist up my entire ass fucking pushing my ego right now, but Jesus Christ, I sort things out way better than y'all adults do. Oh my god, me and my friends who are literally, some of them are 17, we sort shit out better than fucking used to. Here's the thing that just makes me, it's like, what is going on? Sorry, okay, let me try explain. So James Charles went on the D'Amelio family's YouTube channel sitting down, and they all did a video together where they were eating dinner and interviewing each other. Very simple video, and it was kind of a wholesome video. Keep in mind, James Charles wasn't doing anything wrong this entire video. He was sitting, minding his own business, and maybe did a few jabs here and there at Dixie and Charli D'Amelio. For example, when Charli D'Amelio said that she was annoyed that she hasn't hit 100 million followers on TikTok because she hit 1 million this time last year and she wants 100 million, and people immediately started getting really pissed off that she was treating her followers like numbers and started unfollowing her, and she literally lost like 1 million followers, and James Charles was like, oh, is the 95 million not enough for you? And he snapped. And so Trisha Paytas went on an entire rant that James Charles is having an inappropriate friendship or inappropriate relationship, and said a lot more disgusting things that you can watch in my last video if you want to get into the nitty-gritty on James Charles, basically implying that he was using Charli D'Amelio and just had an inappropriate relationship with her because he's 21 and she's 16, which again is no. Dixie D'Amelio is 19, which is literally about to be 20. James Charles is just 21. James Charles is also friends with the parents. Trisha's argument is null here. It really seems like she's deflecting, and I'm like, why are you deflecting in the topic of this? Why is this your go-to for James Charles? And so James Charles has responded, and I'm literally, I could fucking lie down on this table for not because I'm tired, but for the sole reason that I never, ever thought James Charles was going to respond to Trisha Paytas. You know fucking why? Because Trisha Paytas has been going on the H3H3 podcast for weeks now, dragging James Charles, literally dragging him, saying that she knows stories about him, and he responded saying, keep my name out of your mouth, and I thought that was it. I was surprised that he even did that. Ethan has been, you know, tossing around little jabs at James too, and him even doing that little comment surprised me. And so you can imagine whenever Trisha Paytas goes on a huge TikTok rant, basically about James Charles and, you know, Charli D'Amelio and the inappropriate relationship, fucking what the fuck, then goes on a series of tweets about it, that James Charles, in my opinion, has every single right to respond. I didn't think he was going to, because I didn't think he was going to give Trisha the clout that she obviously was chasing, but he did. And so let's watch the video that he responded to, then his response. Again, I am mega shocked that James Charles responded to this, because this is indirectly involved with the Jeffree Star, Tati Westbrook, Shane Dawson drama of last year, and this is the first attempt, really, that he's made fighting back since all that. Remember he said that he wasn't getting involved in drama? People are using that against him, by the way, and they were saying, oh, he said he's never going to get involved in drama again. Look, here he is. He has every fucking right whenever Trisha Paytas is throwing around one of his friendships like this, in my opinion at least. So let's watch the video that he responded to. So he responds to this video and shows it, so it's very important to watch this. Let's try to get through it.
James Charles is the victim in every single situation.
By the way, his tweet said, the Charli situation is not sitting right with me. 100 million followers in 1 year, and y'all expect her to be a perfect role model. Death threats because she's a picky eater, and made a joke about, you know, wanting a milestone. Feels familiar, basically implying, you know, the Dramageddon 2 with him, Tati, losing millions of followers. So
that's it. I've never heard of someone so innocent and just always the victim. Don't you ever put me in the same category as giving someone death threats. I have never given someone death threats ever. The people, as Press Hilton said, that are giving people death threats are young kids, people 30 plus, 40 plus. We're on here giving y'all some constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism. Trisha, please. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna hold myself back. This is not constructive criticism, and you know it.
Ain't gonna last. You were the next Tyler Oakley going into obscurity.
Why should you keep dragging Tyler Oakley? Poor Tyler Oakley. What did he do? Is he problematic?
You keep going around, walking around with no masks, slapping with people with no masks, endangering so many people, and you're always the victim. Oh, you're stealing designs from people? I'm the victim. Oh, you stole a makeup look from someone for your palette? I'm the victim. The only time you've ever been a victim is when your parents allowed you to be friends with a middle-aged woman. Now Charlie is the underage victim to you, James. How is it that...
What? What? I've now watched this like 4 times, and even after the 4th time... What? Trisha. Oh, she's live. She's live on TikTok right now.
I was like popping in and out.
Of course she's live.
Music's like hella depressing, so I kind of...
Let's see if she says anything.
Yeah, that's enough.
Do you think she will?
I don't know what's going on. Same Discord. Trish, I do anything to work for you. Please let me send you my resume. Send it to my email.
Okay, I don't think she's gonna say anything about James. Let me, hold on, sorry. This is unplanned.
I don't know what you do, but I do need assistance in multiple categories.
Is she gonna say anything about James? Girl, what? Is she gonna say anything?
You're the only one that's taking accountability for what you said. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I will always apologize. Like, even in this Charlie situation where I just reacted, clearly I specifically had a negative impact on this child's life and mental state. I'm really sorry about.
This is life, by the way.
Oh, she's a public figure. Her parents are monitoring this. Like, this is a viral video. Like, it's just how social media works. And then when I realized that I personally, because she called me out, affected her in a traumatic way because she called me out, and then I felt bad. I apologized, and of course I take accountability right away. But people like James who just have zero, like,
oh my
zero
God, rent free
remorse or any accountability. Like, it's always like blaming others. Oh well, Trisha's like coming for me for being friends with a minor, but also she did this and this 10 years ago.
We'll get to that video.
Tries to throw in digs about who I'm friends with, as if that's a reflection of me, my friend's behavior before I even met him.
Shane.
Karma, what comes around goes around. Like I said, I really wish the best for James and Charlie and their family, and they seem like they're doing fine. The D'Amelios are posting. The dad was posting with Dixie. They seem to be in good spirits. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I want, is people to just not always act like the victim. Yeah, 32 and worried about a 16-year-old. Definitely not worried. Definitely just made a TikTok.
Sorry, this is unplanned. Can I get out of this? Can I?
You're just spitting too much reality for the haters. They don't want to admit you're speaking the truth. I just keep on speaking my truth.
Can I get out of this?
Dude, I love this woman. Thank you.
Okay. Is it time to watch James's response? I think so. Wow, her going live was completely unplanned. Anyway, I really don't think you're ready for James' response, but I'm going to show it to you. Keep in mind, he doesn't respond to drama stuff that much anymore. Are you ready? Oh, I didn't mean to screenshot. You're welcome, Trisha. You're my camera roll. Now, his TikTok has 13 million views already. It was posted 1 hour ago. Okay, here we go.
How is it that James Charles
not him showing reference
every single shit you...
I didn't want to respond to this because I didn't want to give Trisha the attention that she's clearly craving. However, I've now been accused of being a child groomer, and this is not an accusation that I'm going to take lightly. To insinuate that the relationship between Charlie and I is anything other than just a friendship is absolutely disgusting. I don't need Charlie, and Charlie does not need me. I became friends with the D'Amelio family as a whole very, very early on because this was all very, very new to them, and I wanted to be a friend and a mentor in any way that I possibly could. And Charlie and I, despite not being the same age, had one thing in common, which is coming to the spotlight at a very, very young age. This is something that Trisha has never experienced because the only reason she is in the spotlight is because she has said racist things. She said the N-word, she's done blackface, she offended the trans community, she offended the DID community, she said Hitler wasn't that bad of a guy, voted for Trump, and has started a fight with about every single other creator on this platform. You are in no position to be talking about me and my career, so I highly recommend that you stop starting fights with people that are half your age, pack it up, and work on holding yourself and your best friends around you because they and you are the problem.
How is it that James Charles is the victim in every single situation?
I didn't want to respond to this because I didn't want to give Trisha the attention that she's clearly craving. However, I've now been accused of being a child groomer, and this is not an accusation that I'm going to take lightly. To insinuate that the relationship between Charlie and I is anything other than just a friendship is absolutely disgusting. I don't need Charlie, and Charlie does not need me. I became friends with the D'Amelio family as a whole very, very early on because this was all very, very new to them, and I wanted to be a friend and a mentor in any way that I possibly could. And Charlie and I, despite not being the same age, had one thing in common, which was coming to the spotlight at a very, very young age. This is something that Trisha has never experienced because the only reason she is in the spotlight is because she has said racist things. She said the N-word, she's done blackface, she offended the trans community, she offended the DID community, she said Hitler wasn't that bad of a guy, voted for Trump, and has started a fight with about every single other creator on this platform. You are in no position to be talking about me and my career, so I highly recommend that you stop starting fights with people that are half your age, pack it up, and work on holding yourself and your best friends around you because they and you are the problem.
He did not stutter. Y'all heard him? I feel like I just witnessed two teachers fighting or something. I feel so uncomfortable. How y'all feeling? Not me doing the Debbie Ryan. Hey! He okay. First of all, he brought up everything. He was prepared. He had obviously practiced this. He did his research, or he was waiting to do this. And not him bringing up the you and your friends are the problem. Focus on that. We all know who Trisha's friends are that she defends so much. There's one of them, Shane Dawson. This is... Oh my god, I'm sweating. I never thought James would speak up. Nor speak up to this degree. And I think you would probably be the same because we talk on this channel how he avoids speaking about this. And he really... I hate whenever people say he ended you or whatever. But if that was ever the case... And keep in mind I'm not a James Charles fan. He did that. He was prepared, he didn't stutter, it wasn't a long video, he covered most bases, it was passive aggressive, but it was still calm, it was and I think it says something that Trisha Paytas is live on TikTok right now. And I'm sure she's going to say some other things we're going to make a video on in that live stream. But damn, he didn't stutter. Fuck, Jesus Christ. It's oh my, they're fighting back and forth and there's millions of people watching this. It's so Dramageddon, right? But only the Dramageddon this time is just Trisha versus Trisha. Right? Oh my god, hold on. This is crazy. I'm gonna read out some of these comments. OMFG, he went off, not a single stutter. Did he stutter? Period, James, he handled this so well. Everyone's respect for James went off, left, no cruffs. Cruffs? Crumbs. Sorry, it's 2 AM. Take that Trishy back to the market. And that's where we stop. Jesus Christ. Okay guys, what's your opinion on this? I'm surprised in general he responded. And I don't know what happens now because Trisha's responded to this. Oh my god. Fucking it. Right? Right? Let me ask the audience. Jesus Christ. It's like watching... I don't know what it's like watching. It's I can. What is this? Why did Trisha start this? Why was she so aggressive? Why was she so passionate about saying that his relationship with Charlie was so inappropriate? And he did not wait to respond like that. Damn. Let me know what you're thinking about this. I'm literally... If Speechless was ever me, it would be that right now. Okay. I'm shaking. I'm so invested in this. Bye.